and welcome to my next video. In this video we will learn how to create sound, how to play sound. Now when in the game we play sound, imagine it's not that all the time we keep on playing the sound. On the certain events we play the sound. If continuously it keeps on playing the sound, it goes over your head. And if you have no sound at all in the game, it is a bit boring. Adding some sound on events makes it a bit interesting. So let us take an example of this game. I have, how to do all these things, right? You know how to add animation, how to add velocity, how to scale image. You know now how to move the paddle with the mouse. You know now how to make them bounce from the paddle and also from the wall, and you know how to draw sprites finally. Now if you see the paddle, whenever the paddle is hitting the ball, we can play a sound, isn't it? So let us try to do that. So how we do that? For that, it's a two-step process again. And where do we write it? We can write anywhere inside the draw function. So here you have the sprites for bouncing off, you have the moving of mouse, you have the moving of paddle. Now here we can write the play sound code. So for that, the first step is, in the control you will have to drag and drop a if block. It is an if block. This is the place where we put the condition, and this is the place where we put the action to be taken, as in the body. So what is action? Action means, suppose I say that if it is raining, I will take the umbrella with me. So what does that mean? That in the condition will be it is raining. Excuse of my and on the body the action will be take umbrella. Correct? So that is something we will have to do. Now you need to understand one more thing, is the if's body. What is body? This is the starting of the curly bracket is end. It's a couple, okay? Just if you see something like this, this is the body. So you can write anything inside it and you can keep on increasing. So if we see this, if has got this long body starting from line number 19 ending at line number 27. Now if we remove some lines, again if is getting small body. So what we will write, whatever the action, a single action or multiple actions we can write inside this body for following a certain condition. When a certain condition is met, you need to do all the steps, whatever I write inside this body. So let us get started. For us, what is the condition? Here if I check, whenever the ball is hitting the paddle. So how we do that? What we need to do is simply when the ball is bouncing off the paddle. So when the ball bounce off paddle, what we do? We will simply write to play the sound. Here in the world, the second step is to drag and drop play sound, and please drag and drop it. You don't try to write it. Why? Because when I write this and it doesn't give me the option to choose the sound. So what will happen after you dragged and drop this play sound function, you will have to remove all the things from the inside bracket. So from false to quotation sound we are removing. When we remove, we get a chance to choose. We need to choose from it. You can upload also. You can go to, you have sound library, a lot of preloaded amazing sounds, and you have make new sound. There you can upload a file or record your own audio. Imagine you will be recording your own audio, your voice will be getting played on the game. Isn't it funny? You can do that, but for me, I'm not going to record my voice. It's already being recorded for your classes. So what I'll do, I'll simply select a sound from this. A lot of things are there. I'll simply select app, and on the app I'll check what are the sounds we see. Maybe this one I can choose. You can choose anything else, alright, it's up to you. Now we will say if the sound is being played. 1 second. Now another thing you need to do at that moment only, don't forget that remove the paddle.bounceOff. Since you have given it inside the if condition, you don't need to give it again. Either you give it inside the, whenever you want to play some sound for some bounce off thing, you need to write it only inside the if. Now if you see, I don't know if you can hear the sound. If not, don't worry, just follow the video and add your own sound to your own game. Alright, so the questions you need to see, what are the steps to follow to add sound for a game. Second question is, if we are using bounce off inside the if condition, is it required to keep it outside or not? And the last question will be, definitely not the last, the next question will be how we select the sounds inside the playSound. And the last question is, where do we write the code, whether it is inside the draw or outside the draw, and even if inside the draw, is there any certain place to write it, or we can write it anywhere inside the draw function before the drawSprites. So keep learning, and we'll see you in the next upcoming videos. Thank you so much.